So now in this lesson we'll be studying the second type of the sequences, which is a geometric sequence. Now what is geometric sequence? Geometric sequence is a sequence in which we get a next number by multiplying a number. So the formula would be an is equals to a1 times r power n minus 1. Now as we know that a1 from the previous lesson, that this is first term, and this r is equals to common ratio. It is what? Common ratio. And r can be found by next divided by previous. In the difference we used to subtract previous from the next, but in the common ratio we have to divide next by previous. So for example, let me give you an example. Like for example, this is the sequence A, and the first sequence is 2, 4, 16, 32. You can see that in this sequence the first difference is plus 2, and then it is plus 4. Now you got the idea that this sequence is not arithmetic. So if it's not arithmetic, you have to check whether it is geometric or not. I can see that if I remove this plus signs, and if I multiply 2 with 2, I get 4, and if I multiply 4 with 2, I get 8, and 8 times 2 is 16, and 16 times 2 is 32, and 32 times 2 would be 64. So now I got the idea that this sequence is not arithmetic, it's a geometric sequence. So for example, the part A would be find the next two terms in examination. So you can see that you have 64, and 64 times 2 is 128. These two are the next two terms. Like part B can be find the nth term formula. And for that formula you have to memorize that an is equals to a1 times r power n minus 1. That's the formula. Now you know this, that a equals what? A equals the first term, and the first term in this sequence is 2, times r is common ratio, and we know this already, that how to find out r, that r is equals to next by previous. Let's say 8 is my next and 4 is my previous. So 8 divided by 4, it is r equals 2. So it means that I got the value that it is 2. So it's 2 power n minus 1. We got the formula for this sequence, and with the help of indices we can also add it as well. We know that it's with the power 1. So when the bases are same, we add the powers. So 1 plus n minus 1. So you can see that I can cancel plus 1 with the minus 1. So it is 2 power n. So let's check the question now. Now I have the formula. Check. I can see that if I put n is equals to 1, I get 2. If I get n is equals to 2, I get 4. If I'm putting n is equals to 3, I'm getting 8. And if I put n is equals to 4, I'll get 16. So this is 4 term and it is equals to 16. For example, I'm interested to check the 6th term. So that would be 2 power 6. So I know that 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64. So 2 power 6 is 64. For example, if you have part C, find the 7th term, and without the formula it is difficult for you. If you have the formula right in the very beginning, so it means that it is 2 power 7. So 2 power 6 is 64, and 2 power 7 would be 128. So that is your final answer for that. I want you guys to practice a few questions. These are some practice questions for all of you. For example, 1, 5, 25, 125. You guys are requested to find out the missing two terms and the formulas. For example, 4, 8, 16, 32, and the missing two terms. For example, this is 3, that is 7, 28, 56, and 2 dashes. So now you are requested to solve these questions by your own with the help of the previous lecture, but do memorize the formula, which is that an is equals to a1 means first term times r means common ratio and minus 1. This is the formula to find out the formula of the geometric sequence. Good luck with that.